one diapers, and I'm going to be talking about 4 diapers in particular. But before I do, I want to tell you quick little things about me. I am 27 and a first-time mom. My daughter will be 6 months in 2 weeks. So anything I talk about in this video, it's all from my experiences and all of my opinions. But all right, let's get started. So there are 3 things that I look for in a diaper. I like it to have good elasticity. This way it's able to move and it's not too stiff, because my daughter tends to move around a lot during diaper changes and it gets fussy if you take too long. So I like a diaper that can adapt with her. So as she's moving, it's able to move and it's not too stiff. So that's one of the things I look for. If you see me looking down, it's because I jotted down the notes so that I don't forget anything. So the second thing I look for is a diaper that absorbs well, so that I don't have that many leaks. And last but not least, one that fits well. I've noticed, so she's right now in size 2 diapers. So we've been through newborn in size 1 and now she's in size 2. I've noticed that depending on certain diapers, some of them are more narrow, some of them are wider, some of them are longer, some of them shorter. So I just like a diaper that overall fits her well. So I'm going to talk about the diapers from the ones that I really like to the ones that I don't particularly care for. So the first one is Huggies Special Delivery. This is what it looks like. It's the front, that's the back. And it looks like on the inside, the padding starts here, and then this is the back and ends right here, and this is where the elastic is. So as you can see, the design is front and back. Some diapers will only have the design in the banner or certain areas on the diaper, but this one is all around. It's well padded. Huggies diapers, from what I've noticed, because I've tried this one, the Huggies Special Delivery, and I've tried the Huggies Little Snuggles. And they're very, like, the padding is thick. Like, you can really feel it and you can tell that it can absorb. Versus other diapers that have like a thin padding. So this one's pretty thick. I like that it has the elastic because, you know, it stretches. The tabs stretch a little too. They're not too stiff, so they move, and then you have the elastic in the back. And it has the wetness indicator, so it's yellow, but when they wet the diaper, it turns blue. So that's just one convenience of the diaper. So that's number 1. I did the pricing for buying these diapers in bulk, and I chose Target. Target happens to be my favorite store when it comes to baby related products. In my opinion, it's just more organized and a lot easier to find. Even when I did like my baby registry, I preferred Target. And before having a child, I was a die-hard Walmart fan, like loved Walmart. But anything baby related, I like Target. So all the prices I tell you about will be for Target. So to get a pack of 72 of the Huggies Special Delivery, it would be $21.99. So the second diaper is the Pampers Swaddlers. So as you see, this one just has the design at the front. There's nothing in the back, that's it. I'm one of the people that don't particularly care what a diaper looks like, because in my opinion, you're not really gonna see it, and then it ends up in the trash anyway. So I don't really particularly care for that, but some people, some companies care about that. So moving on, the padding is different. Unlike Huggies, that was thick, this one is thin. So it starts here, this is where the padding starts, and then the padding ends right here, and then you still have the rest of this diaper. To me, it's strange, and I don't particularly care for it, because to me, it's like you're wasting part of the diaper. It's like you have all this diaper here, but there's no padding. So I don't know, I don't like it. It bothers me. Unlike Huggies, it went all the way up to here and it stopped for this little tiny bit, and that's because that's where the elastic is. And then Pampers, it literally stops right here. This is where the padding stops, and then here it's just diaper. Just, to me, it's a waste. But anyway, my opinion. But I think Pampers is very good when it comes to sizing. Like, it leaves room for your baby. And they typically are, in my opinion, from what I've seen, I know I probably keep saying in my opinion, but I just want to make sure you all know that I'm not an expert. They're taller, like a lot of other diapers are shorter. So this is Huggies special delivery, and this one's, I mean, it's not too much, but in person it's like a huge difference. It's hard to show it on camera, but in person when you look at it, you're like, wow, this one's bigger. So I think as far as sizing goes, Pampers Swaddlers is really good. All of these size 1 diapers are for 8 to 14 pounds recommended. So the Pampers Swaddlers for a box of 96 is $24.99. And this one also has the wetness indicator. I can't remember if I talked about that or not. Now, the next one we have is the Honest. So again, I'm not sure if the camera is going to show this. I'm gonna probably add a picture to show the size comparisons. So these are both size 1, but you see how narrow the Honest diaper is to the Pampers Swaddlers? It's a lot tinier looking. The Honest, they really focus on design. So if you're a parent that loves to have your baby looking fashionable in their diapers, you'll love Honest because they have tons of different designs. I have some that were like Halloween themed, some had little animals. This one's fruit, and it tells you on the box what you're getting in it. So since this is strawberries, the box will say like strawberries and peaches. So you know that all the diapers you're getting are gonna be strawberries and peaches. The Honest diaper is pretty well padded like Huggies. It's got like that thickness to it. And it also has the elastic. But their elastic is like right in here, this midsection versus the whole thing. But I mean, it still expands. But the tabs aren't too elastic. I ripped probably about 3 or 4 of these when changing her because the tabs didn't stretch further enough for me. Like I ripped them and then couldn't use them. So that's one thing I don't particularly like. And since they're so narrow, I feel like, and short in my opinion, I feel like they don't really last as long as the other Pampers that are also for 8 to 14 pounds because it's just the way it's designed. But then again, you know, every baby is different and their bodies are shaped different, so different diapers will fit differently for different babies. But I feel like with Honest, it's not gonna be as compatible for a lot of babies. That's for the background. Let me see if I can get this last one. Next, so for the pack of 80 for Honest is $25.99. Okay, so last but not least, we have Luvs. They have a design that's front and back. They, just like the Honest, I don't know if I mentioned, there's no wetness indicator. There's no wetness indicator on this Luvs. This is the Luvs triple guards. The padding is okay. It's like it's not too thick. It's not too thin. It's okay. But the padding, this is the back. It goes up, it stops right here, and then you have this excess. So again, it's like a Pampers Swaddlers in excess. So I feel like it's a waste. Like, why not put padding there? Because there's no elastic in there, so you could fit it. But again, my opinion. It's pretty good sizing because it's pretty much like Pampers Swaddlers as far as size. So it's pretty good in terms of size. But this is my least favorite. I also think it's really noisy. I don't like diapers that are noisy. And unlike the other diapers that have a white interior, this has a blue interior. And I feel like once they've peed, it gives off a strong chemical smell. It could just be me, but I don't like that. So I don't really particularly care for this diaper. I will say though, they do give you a lot more diapers for your money versus all the other diapers that I talked about, where you were getting under 100 diapers but paying over $20. You can get 210 of these for $24.99. So